Matteo Salvini, Italy's deputy prime minister and interior minister, is hoping to upset the status quo during this European Union elections. He plans to do it with the help of Eurosceptics, whose anti-immigrant and nationalist slogans are pulling crowds in ailing economies.
We need to do everything that is right to free this country, this continent, from the illegal occupation organised by Brussels.
Instead of traditional billboards and TV ads, social media has been instrumental in getting the League's message across and making inroads into traditional left-leaning cities such as Milan. And it found an audience in the richer parts of northern Italy, where some relate to slogans such as "Why should we pay for others who don't contribute as much?" Alessandro Morelli has been with Salvini since the beginning. He blames a divided EU for Italy's woes.
France decided to start a military operation against Libya, which caused very serious damage not only in Italy, but also in Europe. Europe today is totally divided and only exists for the interests of France and Germany.
Many Italians disagree with the populists, and they have been protesting with thousands of homemade banners. The movement grew after the government forcibly removed slogans from a balcony by using firefighters. To Salvini's opponents, this was one more manifestation of authoritarianism and fascism, which they say is being peddled by the League Party.
I think that this kind of politics, this hatred, this being against everything, is beginning to make people feel sick.
This election has become more interesting than previous ones. Besides UK's Brexit failure, there's also a surge of populists across Europe. Among them is Italy's Matteo Salvini, whose populist policies about immigration and economy has found him allies from Germany to Hungary, and this new alliance wants to overhaul the European Union. Alessandro Madron wrote a book about the rise of Salvini in 2015. He fears that a strong right-wing alliance in the long run could mean the end of the European dream.
European politics have been too far from people and too close to finance. Europe was not able to give real answers, as it put too many limits on everything. And there are many parts of the European population who felt the burden of the European Union without feeling the advantages.
The European Parliament consists of 751 MEPs, representing more than 500 million people from 28 countries. The big question is, how many of them will give their backing to Salvini's new alliance of far-right European leaders? Osama bin Javaid, Al Jazeera, Milan.